There are certain events that happen post-transplant. You should not be bothered about this because it's not going to affect your hair transplant result. First is swelling. Swelling is common on day 2 or 3 of surgeries. This is because when we do surgery, we put anesthetic solution over this area and also we inject some fluid to have a relatively bloodless field. So this fluid gets gravitated down to this area. So on day 2 or 3, you will start noticing that there's swelling happening over the forehead area, and gradually if your skin is very lax, sometimes it may goes down around to eyes and sometimes to the side of the face. But second, this is normal. So what we have to do, we have to do massage over this area every 1 hourly, like around 10 times, like with some pressure with the tip of thumb from center to the side of your forehead. Avoid doing use of laptop or phone for a prolonged period of time. Like this position you have to avoid. You have to look like straight or a little bit up. In next 3-4 days, the swelling will completely subside. It's not an allergy. It's not an infection. It's not like any allergic reaction to any medications. You should not be bothered about this. And also the medication that has been prescribed after transplant also contains some medication that helps in reducing this swelling. Coming to second point, that is numbness over the transplant area and also over the donor area. It is more so over the transplant areas. What you will observe that post transplant, so when you're using cum or when you're putting some water over your scalp, you will feel the sensation is less compared to transplant. So this is because when you're making slits to put the grafts, when you're extracting the grafts from the donor area, so there happens some damage to this superficial knobs. That's why you'll feel little bit of less sensation over this area. But again, this is completely reversible. All the knobs get regenerated over 3 to 4 weeks of time. Sometimes it may so happen that it may persist for around 6 to 8 weeks, but again, this is completely reversible. Itching also is a very common symptom, mostly over the transplant area and also over the donor area post transplant, because when we are creating slits or we are extracting grafts, so there is some inflammation that is created by the body. Because of that, it releases some chemical known as histamines that contributes to this itching process. So what you have to do, you have to keep your scalp healthy, regular wash, use of mild shampoo followed by conditioner, and even if it is not being controlled by these methods, so what you can do, you can take some medications like antihistamines. Still, if you feel like your itching is not controlled properly, then you can consult your hair transplant surgeon and they will examine your scalp depending upon the situation. But again, this is a normal phenomena post transplant and it is completely reversible. Then coming to next point is the redness part. So redness is more common, suppose somebody having fair skin and or suppose somebody have undergone transplant during the summer. So when you will go outside because of sunlight and because of the inflammation that has been created because of the surgery, so there will be little bit of redness, but again don't worry about this redness. This is a normal phenomena and it will get completely subsided in 3 to 4 weeks of time. So if you are going outside after 7 days, like you have to put a cap, especially in the summers, so that it will prevent any further aggravation of this redness. You may sometimes encounter dryness over the transplant area and also the donor area. This is a normal response to the body healing process. So we have to do regular mild shampoo followed by conditioner, and sometimes you can apply some aloe vera lotion or gel over this area that will help in reducing this dryness and also will have a improvement in the symptoms. Folliculitis or developing painful bumps over the transplant area or maybe the donor area is a normal event, mostly that happens after 1 month of your surgery. So what happens, so when you do transplant, the grafts, they after 2 weeks of your transplant, they will undergo shedding. Shedding means the upper part will come out but the root will be there which get attached to or deep into the skin. From that root, the new hair will come. So when that new hair will come throughout your skin, when you try to come out of your skin through penetration, that time as a response to that, it creates some bumps that are sometimes painful. So this is not an infection. This may persist for around 4-5 months post transplant, because after shedding all the roots to come out, it takes around 5 to 6 months. So during this period of time, you may develop this bump. So what you have to do, you have to again keep your scalp healthy, do regular shampoo, avoid any use of any harsh products. So this is not again infection. This is a completely normal phenomena which will be completely get subsided in 5 to 6 months of time. Though it is very uncommon to have a recurrent infection over this area, but if you feel like this is persisting for a longer period of time, yes, you must consult your hair transplant surgeon and they will examine your scalp, and depending upon the situation, they will prescribe the medications, either oral medications or some topical medication, and follow that instruction so that you will get rid of all these things. But whatever situation that I have described, in this video, these are all normal phenomena. So you should not be bothered about this, that something wrong happened. Is it going to affect my hair transplant? Is it going to affect my density? Answer is no. These are all normal events. Hope this video will be helpful for you to have a better insight to these conditions. Thank you.